Hi, this is Tommy Hall with MathNook.com, and I'm here to give a quick overview on how to play our linear equations version of Weapons of Math's Destruction 2. If you're not familiar with MathNook, we have lots of free math and puzzle games to play, as well as teaching tools to use, and everything's always free to play and use, and there's never any membership or sign-up required. Okay, let's take a look at the game. When you first start it, this is the menu you'll see. If you click More Games, that'll take you to our sister site, lofgames.com. They also have math games and fun games to play. And like MathNook, there's never any membership or sign-up required, and everything's always free to play. The video button will take you to the page on MathNook that has this video in case you'd like to see it again. The instructions, I'm not going to go over the instructions because I'm going to show you how to play, but the reset progress button would reset progress. So your progress as you complete a level, then if say I completed the first and second level, there's 4 levels in here, and I completed the first and second level, I'd be in the third level. And say I quit and come back and I don't clear out cache or do anything special, when I play again it'll put me in the third level, which is fine. I may want to do that, but I may also want to go back to the tutorial. If so, I would click yes. And you might also want to go back to the first level in case somebody else has been playing this, this game on your device, and you want to start over and they've made some progress, so you just click yes to go back to first. Or click no like I just did, and it won't reset your progress. Okay, let's go ahead and show you how to play. Now, this is the tank, your tank, and I'm on a PC, so I'll be using the up and down arrow keys, right and left arrow keys to move, and then the space bar to shoot. On touch devices, you're going to have the arrow keys will be the arrow buttons will be up here for movement, and you're going to have a shoot button. So whenever you play, and whenever you're in the tutorial and you see this flash, and it means you need to click it, or nothing really is going to happen until you do. I'm going to go ahead and show you how you move, and you can see I can move on the roads, but can't move onto the land. And so sometimes what will happen if you're not quite in the center of the road, you kind of like can't move and just get in the middle of the road. Same thing when you move in here between these concrete barriers, you might have trouble moving like that. So I'm going to go ahead and click the next button, and that's just told me about the tutorial, and this is just giving me the controls which we've already been over. Heads up display. This talks about the heads up display, and this is a heads up display. Here's your health points. Currently I have 100 health points out of 100. When it goes down to 0, my tank will be destroyed. I have to start over. The good thing is there are ambulances that show up that if you shoot them, you get health points, a certain amount of health points. It'll bring your health points back up, so that helps. And then the reload button, you can fire only when this is full. So if you run out of time or get an answer incorrect, it'll go back down to 0, and it'll have to go back up before you can fire. So if you get a problem incorrect, it's not a big deal, but if you're fighting and you get an incorrect problem, it could be a while before you can fire, so you may get shot up a little bit, your health points may go down unless you can get away from the enemy you were targeting. Okay, and let's go ahead and click next. It's flashing. Okay, it says shoot the orange box in the sand for an easy question you can shoot over the wall. Okay, and the wall they're talking about is this orange one here. They're not talking about these concrete barriers. So I'm going to go there, hit spacebar, and it's got 20 seconds. Again, if time runs out, it'll be just the same as me answering a problem incorrectly. So x minus 3 equals 8. So that x equals 11. I'm going to go ahead and use the calculator there. Enter. I shot and destroyed the box. It says well done. Next. One thing I'd like to mention too is I'll go ahead and shoot this one. I'll get it wrong. You can see what that's like. Probably run out of time. I can use these small arrows to up and down, and then hit the enter key on my PC, or hit the enter here. So you have that method to do it. I can clear it by doing that. I can also use a keyboard okay, so I missed. Time ran out of time. So anyways, you can use the number keypad on your PC or tablet. If you have a keypad. But anyways, that's the different ways you can enter. The keypad's easy, pretty easy. Let's go ahead. This would be 18. Let's see if I can beat the timer. And I got that box that says well done. Shoot the final box. Okay, let's go up there. You notice I have to move in to get in the middle. Shoot again. Okay, so 4, that's going to be 4. 4 plus 4 equals 8. Enter. Okay, now it says danger, enemies approaching. Try your skills on some real enemy tanks now. Destroy 5 of them to progress. So that basically means end of the level. Go ahead and spacebar here when it comes. So that's going to be 11 minus 8. Let's go ahead. And as always, if you have suggestions for this game, you can always email us at info@mathnook.com. Let me go ahead and take these guys out. And we can always make different versions. I'm going to go ahead and answer these quickly. Easier questions, harder questions, more time, you know, stuff like that. So if you have anything, we can always make more versions. We're always happy to do that. Knock this guy out. 3. And now this guy, those other tanks don't have a longer, they can't shoot very far. This tank's bullets goes a long ways, as you could see. Okay, so let's go ahead and take him out. Oop. Go ahead and get out of the way. And you notice my health points going down a little bit. But, you know, not a big rush. Okay, so 9. Okay, now it says, congratulations, you have completed the tutorial. Click the green button to proceed to the rest of the game. So this will, now you notice my health points are down 60 points, down 40 points, and so I have 60 health points left. Took a little bit of damage. So the next level, my health points will be all the way up. And this is the end of the first level. I do want to show you a little bit. Basically at this point you know how to play. So what I'm going to show you next, I believe, I may not show you. So let's see. There will be some rocket tanks that show up later on, and I don't think they're going to show up. It'll be a while before show up on this level. But one thing you can do. Well, there's an ambulance. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shoot that. Now, if my health points are down, it would bump it up. But since I'm 100%, it's not going to do anything. 13. But anyways, on the missile tanks, you'll see a little missile. It'll be a tank with a little missile on it, and it'll sit there and it'll fire and it'll go off the screen and come back down. I found it really the best strategy is to get it right at the first before it can fire, or once it does fire, once it fires and it's about ready to come down, you can move one way horizontally and there's a good chance it may miss. But the best thing to do is when they show up, get rid of them. So that's really how you play. If you want to stick around, I want to show you one thing. Go ahead and go to the main menu. I'll continue this video, but I want to show you one thing on the final level, the final boss. There's when you get the last tank on, when you get towards the end, a big boss is going to show up. And at that point, there will be a bunch of energy, looks like little lightning bolts, little energy bolts all around on the roads. You have to pick up all those energy bolts before you can fire again. So I'm going to show that. That's kind of a little extra tip. I'm going to show that in a minute, what that looks like. One other thing that you probably need to know is that when on a level, to get to the next level, you have to defeat all the enemies and really even the ambulances too. So you need to clear the entire field of any enemy tanks and ambulances. So okay, well I'm going to go ahead and really, if you don't want to see that, I mean if you just want to come here to see how to play, we're pretty much done here, but I'm going to show you how to defeat the boss in the next portion of this video. Okay, this is the last level and the boss is fixing to show up. I've got to get those energy bolts. Stay away from the big guns. and the other guns. Oof. So I might be okay, because I'm going to get, okay, there's a missile launch. I'm going to go horizontal. And there, and I'm going to get that, and I'm going to take that missile launcher out. This guy right here. Okay. 13. So I don't have to worry about any more rockets. Now you don't get this, and I'm going to go ahead and hit that ambulance. Get some of my health back. See, it's awful down, awful low. And get this guy. See, it brought it up some, so I'm doing pretty good now. Go ahead. And again, this enemy will not, the big boss won't show up until you clear a lot of previous tanks that show up. I was just showing, showing the, what it looks like. So I got towards the end. Okay, enter. So I'm going to clear all these enemy tanks out. And then I'm going to take care of the guns on the boss. Let's go ahead and get this guy. And we'll get this guy when he comes around the corner. 0. Okay, same spot. Alright, so now I don't have to worry anything about these except for these guns. My health isn't too bad. You know, these, you'll see, like this one's smoking. It smokes before it fires, and that one's a pretty tough one because it keeps firing and firing. So I'm going to wait for this guy to fire. I'm going to go ahead and take him out. It's gone. Take this guy out before he starts. Let's see. There we go. And last but not least, that's an easy question. So you save the city, it showed my score. Of course, that's the score just for this level because that's where I jumped in for the video. And you can go to the main menu, and you pretty much completed the level, I mean the game. So that's how you defeat the big boss. And I really wanted to show you because it can be confusing when you get in the last level and you eliminate a bunch of enemies and you're playing along and all of a sudden you can't fire because a big boss dropped down and you've got to pick up all those lightning bolts. So that's a kind of gotcha on that level. So anyways, I hope you have fun playing this game. Thanks for watching and hope you have fun with it.